Jabra's Evolve 2 buds are a very interesting proposition, and one that, in my opinion, works quite well. Hey guys, we have the Evolve 2 buds with us today, and these are awesome because not only do they work as a pair of earbuds for normal, everyday music listening, these are also actually engineered for you to take work calls with. Before we get into the review, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. So let's talk design first. The case that these come in is certainly bigger than Jabra's usual designs, although that's only in length and not in thickness or width. And that's also majorly due in part to Jabra adding in a USB adapter for you to use these with laptops or desktops. Jabra offers two options, one with a USB-A adapter and one with a USB-C adapter. The one we have here today is the USB-C adapter. The earbuds themselves are very much like any other Jabra earbud, although I do think that they are on the bigger side. I wore them for about 2 hours or so and they were already starting to hurt my ears. For people with larger ears, this probably won't be much of an issue, but it's certainly something for people with smaller ears to take note of. The case contains both the earbuds as well as the USB adapter, and interestingly enough, the USB-C charging port is shifted all the way to one end instead of being in the middle. That's probably because it would interfere with the space that the USB adapter is housed in, but it's a more unique look for sure. Regardless, there's also wireless charging here, so you never have to plug the case in if you don't want to. The overall build quality is pretty good. The case feels solid in the hand and there's no wriggle in the lid. Good job here, Jabra. Moving on to controls, these are still using the same physical button controls that Jabra has stuck to over the years. On the right, one press controls play-pause, while a double press skips tracks forwards, and a triple press skips tracks backwards. As for the left side, one press toggles between ANC and transparency mode, while a double press pulls up the voice assistant. This is all customizable in the Jabra Sound Plus app, of course. And lastly, a long press on the left earbud lowers music volume, while a long press on the right raises the volume. In the app, you can adjust the intensity of the ANC, and you also get access to stuff like an EQ, firmware updates, and stuff like that. The ANC is certainly a nice addition, and it pairs well with the passive noise isolation since these earbuds do seal quite well in the ear. Unfortunately, the strength of the ANC itself is just alright. You still get pretty good cancellation for lower pitched noises, but higher pitched stuff like keyboards or voices still slip through relatively easily when there's no music playing. These are running on Bluetooth 5.2 and support SBC and AAC. Thanks to the USB adapter included, you can also use these connected to both a laptop or computer and a phone at the same time with no issues. As for battery life, Jabra claims 8 hours in the earbuds with ANC on and a total of 33 hours when the case is included. There's also fast charge here, with 5 hours of charge giving an hour of playback time. There's also an IP57 rating for the earbuds, which means that if you want to use these as your exercise buds, there's no problem with sweat or rain or water and the likes. Mic quality is actually quite good, as they should be for something that's built as ideal for taking work calls with. My voice did come across clearly, and there's a good amount of background noise suppression as well, with my colleagues not being able to hear construction that was going on near my house when I was on calls with them. Coming to sound, I would say that it's not too bad as well. It sounds quite typically Jabra with a more V-shaped signature. Pretty ideal for most listeners and most genres of music, I think. The bass is present and a bit boosted, although not quite as powerful as some other earbuds can get. The mids are a tad recessed, with instruments not as forward as I typically prefer, although this is easily remedied with the EQ, and I did prefer to boost the mids and the treble a little bit. This way, the vocals got even more prominent. The treble is also slightly emphasized and comes with a touch of crispness and sparkle, which is nice. Soundstage-wise, it's alright. wide enough, but not quite deep enough. However, separation and layering is good, and there's plenty of detail retained. Unfortunately, the price is one of the biggest problems with these. While I do get that they are targeted as an all-rounder pair of earbuds that can tackle both music and work, it starts at 424 Singapore dollars, and that's a really expensive price tag. Yes, it is certified for Microsoft Teams or UC. Yes, it comes with a USB adapter for multi-point and ease of use. Yes, it has all of those. But you can also get the AirPods Pro 2, earbuds that sound just as good and have better ANC at just around 360 Singapore dollars. And if you're using a Mac computer, then multi-point and switching is just as easy. If these go on sale, then they might be an easier recommendation. Right now, the price is just too high. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Jabra Evolve 2 earbuds. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to us and like this video. Till the next one, see you guys!